Hello, I'm David Long, and you're watching my good friend, Mr. Tony of the Dead, Mr. Tony of the Dead.
Hey everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This is on a movie called The Horror Network. This was put out from Wild Eye Releasing, and has several directors to it because this is an anthology movie, such as Joseph Graham, Manuel Marin, Lee Matthews, Douglas Connor, Ignacio Martin Lerma, and Brian Dorton. And like I said, this is an anthology movie, but there's no wraparound story, and it's compared to ABC's of Death, but I think only in that aspect because it's all individual stories. It's not, you know, like I said, no wraparound. But the stories in this are 3 AM, Edward, The Quiet, Merry Little Christmas, and The Deviant One. I'm going to say right off the bat, I really did like this movie. I enjoyed this a lot. There wasn't any of the stories on here that I didn't like. There was maybe ones that I liked more than others, but none of them were weak. My favorite one on here had to be Merry Little Christmas. I really enjoyed that one a lot. And you couldn't understand anything they're saying. You had to read what they were saying through captions. But it was just so creepy and demented, and I just really liked it a lot. And if I had to say what the weakest one was, I'd probably say it was the first segment, 3 AM, but it wasn't weak at all. I just say weak being like one I liked the least, but I didn't hate it at all. I thought they were all really good. The first one, like I said, it's really good. There's no dialogue in it, I believe, but it still has that creep factor. You know, you stay with it, what's going on. There's a creepy noise, like a talking through a phone and all this stuff. Really, really, like, scary. Merry Little Christmas has something to do with the cover of this, and I'm not going to say any more about it. It's kind of hard to describe what these are, but basically 3 AM is a girl, a woman, she's, you know, hearing voices and gets phone calls, and it's really creepy voices. So that's all I'm going to say about that one. Edward is a guy named Edward that goes to the psychiatrist, and he's, you know, having problems, and he's starting to get things out. The Quiet has to deal with this deaf girl who is kind of harassed from kids on the bus, and she accidentally leaves her cell phone on the bus, so she doesn't ever get the message from her mother saying about picking her up, and it just goes from there. It's like a walking home from school through the woods and somebody, you know, maybe after her and that. Merry Little Christmas was about this family who had problems, and it developed into the child's later on in life, the daughter, and it was very strange. It's really hard to explain that one too. That one you have to see though. It's dark, especially the ending. It's very dark. And then the Deviant One, that was a good one too. Again, I don't believe there was any dialogue, but it was like a religious one, and very kind of a powerful message at the end of that. If you're not into anthology movies, or you're tired of them or whatever, check this one out. I really honestly think this one is worth watching. Every one of them is good. It kind of flies by. The volume on this, you don't have to turn it up. I actually had to turn this one down. I have a setting that I usually, you know, when I watch my movies, it's at a certain setting, and sometimes you have to turn it up. That's just how a lot of things are. Audio is a big problem. This, I had to turn it down, and, you know, I was really shocked at that. So, you know, thumbs up for the volume, the intense factor on this. It was really it says 5 tales of modern horror, and they really are. Each one of them is different than the other one. I honestly thought this was great. And on here you do get bonus features. You get an extended cut of the Deviant One and trailers from Wild Eye Releasing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give this 8 bumps in the night. Well, that's it everybody. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought about this review. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out the trailer at the end of the video for a closer look at this. Also, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and now Horror AMNIO. I'm going to put all the links below for that, so you can go check it out, follow me, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. That's it everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.